Hi there, it's Erin Davis on the move at the home show, the Vancouver Fall Home Show with Shannon Evans. Shannon,
Hi.
welcome to
Thank
Vancouver.
you. Thank you for having
We're
me.
glad you're here.
Thank you.
So you're described as a DIY expert, a DIY queen.
Ooh,
What does
that's a
that
big one.
What does that mean?
I don't know who's calling me that, but I love it. DIY is funny because DIY is such a broad world of everything you can think of, right?
Yes.
Like anything to do with fixing things, building things, doing things. So I think it's just kind of gotten put into that bucket of DIY enthusiast. I love making people realize that they can do it. It's not that scary. I think a lot of people are kind of shy away from it. It's not crafting and it's not building, right? DIY is like in the middle where it's just do the things yourself. Just figure things out yourself and take care of your home, right?
I am the mother of two young women, a
Oh.
19-year-old and a 22-year-old. I want them to know how to handle tools.
Love that.
Yeah. So,
Good.
okay, let me ask you to start. If I'm someone who is sort of a crafter,
Oh.
yeah, I know, and I've got boxes
No, we all
and
were.
boxes and
Yeah.
boxes
We
of
all
it,
have
and
it.
I
Yep.
love it.
Sure.
But I want a little more, Shannon.
Yeah.
I want a little
You
more.
want to get your hands on some tools?
I do. I want to elevate my game. So if I were to get rid of the sparkles and replace it with three important things to get started as a DIYer, what would it be?
Okay, I'm going to throw out a limb here. And the first one I'm going to tell you, it's confidence.
Okay.
That's going to be my first one to put in your tool belt.
Thank you.
Because if you don't think that you can do it, or you're going out there and being like, I don't know, oh, I'm shy, it's not going to work.
Okay.
Like you've got to go out there and remember who you are, that you are capable, and that you can do this stuff. So I'm going to throw confidence in your tool belts.
Love that.
Okay. Then I'm going to say a tape measure.
Okay.
Tape measures are incredible because it really comes down to everything you're going to do. It's going to come down to you're going to need a measurement of something.
Okay.
Whether you're building something, cutting wood, measuring the wall, measuring what you're hanging, like everything is going to be tape measure. And tape measures are really, really cool because they have a lot of things going on in them that people don't realize. So I'm a huge enthusiast of the tape measure. I think this is a huge one. And then I would say a drill. Well, drills are really great because there's difference. There's impact drills and regular drills. Regular driver drill is just your basic drill that spins. Everything you do just spins. There's no pushback. There's no power, but it's just spinning, which means anytime you want to put a screw in the wall, anytime you want to drill a hole in something, all of that can happen with this. So,
okay, I feel confident.
You're ready? You're like, here, go build a house and then let me know how you do. I'll be here.
Confidence,
Good.
a tape measure, a drill.
There you go. That's all you need.
Perfect. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect when they come to your booth this weekend at the home show.
I think one thing they're going to find is a friend.
Okay.
I'm here because I want people to come here. I'm here because I want people to feel like they can walk in. I'm not judging anybody. I want people to know that I started somewhere too. I was a young girl that picked up a tool and didn't know what I was doing either once. Or I might be a new homeowner and they just don't know where to begin. But it's scary when you're faced with tools or all of these things. You go down the lumber aisle and you're like, what? So I want people to know first and foremost, I'm here because I want to be.
Okay.
And I want to hold their hand and I want them to ask questions and learn. But I also want them to get a little dirty with me.
Love it.
So I have some walls built.
Okay.
There's some things people are going to do with learning simple things like patching a hole in your wall. There's people that go years with a hole, a scratch in their wall or a hole in the wall.
What we do is we put up art.
Sure. Or you just walk by it and you forget it's there and it's just like, So I want to teach people that like, you don't have to live with these like little things, right? Your home is it's a reflection of you and your personality and who you are. Fix it up.
Love it.
Do some fun stuff.
Shannon, I heard you speak earlier, and I know that you had parents that were super supportive. Were they DIYers?
They were.
Right?
My father,
So obviously that influenced you.
Absolutely. Blue collar parents, right? My dad he owns a plumbing company, still does, 45 years. Do I know a thing about plumbing? Nothing. I don't want to know. However, I'm educated enough because of him. And I also know to get your hands in there and learn. Okay. My mom was a crafter. She did like floral arrangements and all these things. So I came from parents who just said to me, like, if you want to learn something, you better go figure it out. We're not going to just, like that was okay in my house. And I tell parents that don't get in front of their creativity. If they ask something, don't answer it with your response of exactly how to do it. How would you do it?
Right.
What color do you think that house should be painted that you're drawing? Don't let me give you the answer. Figure it out and find that creativity.
Good advice.
Confidence, right?
I love that for people who didn't have parents that were handy.
Sure.
Now, what about projects we shouldn't take on?
There's so many. No, I mean, if you're getting started, you have to know when to hire professionally. I think that's a really unique position where people kind of are like, oh, I'm feeling so confident. I wouldn't even do my own plumbing. I have a plumber. I have an electrician. And structurally, the same thing. You might think like, I want an open concept. I'm going to take that wall down. No. Your house will fall.
Yeah.
Right? So structurally, don't mess around. Don't mess around with codes and violations, plumbing and electric. You don't want that stuff.
Fires, floods, structure.
Yes.
Stay
away from it, or hire a professional and then watch them.
Okay.
And maybe learn, but don't do it yourself. Don't do it yourself. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
I think what we should learn first is something super simple in people's homes, and that's like damage on their walls, right?
Let's
like
do
we
it.
all put up a picture and then we take it down and there's a hole. So here, I'll do this. Let's give you knife. Here's a knife. Can you handle that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you always put the blade down before you put it down, okay?
Say that again.
You always put the blade down before you give it back or put it down, okay?
Got it.
All right, so scratch up the wall. Yeah, give me something good to work with. This is gonna be, I think this is like 10 pounds, liters, but anyway. But this is a speckle.
And I know it's pink so that we can see it when we put it on.
When we put it on, and
Love
it dries white.
Okay.
So you're gonna take this spackle, and I'm gonna have you actually just kind of go over those things with using the pressure. The metal itself is sturdy.
Okay. Do you want to know something super embarrassing?
Yes.
I don't even know what this is called.
Okay. It's okay.
What is that?
Well, I guess it would be a spackle knife.
Spackle knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to know a name to be good at it.
Okay, and I can find this.
Yeah. And then you can angle it a little bit so that the edge of this is actually that's your scraper, right? Like this is your flat edge. So it's almost like a little bit artistic. It's very relaxing.
Okay.
But do you see how you're filling in those spots?
Yeah.
And then what happens is that dries white.
Got it.
And then you know you've covered everything. It's dried white. You're good to go.
But I got to get it nice and flat.
Yeah, and you can, listen, if you put too much on there, that's okay too, because you're going to sand that.
Okay.
So it's going to dry, and you're going to grab 220 grit. High grit. You want the highest grit, which is the softest sandpaper.
All right. Now see.
That's good.
My wall is going to need some help.
It's going to need some help. Okay, well, then you sand it down, you do another coat, prime it, paint it, and you're done.
Gorgeous.
Instead of living with this mess on your wall.
Simple.
This took you maybe 10 seconds and 10 cents.
Okay.
Right?
I need spackle. I need a spackle knife and damaged wall.
You can use a credit card, or you can buy a plastic one for cheaper. Like, these are all just flat tools. Like, I've literally used wallpaper tools if I need to.
Got it.
It's just the idea that you're flattening it, right? And you're using an angle. It's like an art. You're coming in it. You're not.
Right. No, I love it.
You can use whatever you want.
I've never repaired.
There, you just did now.
Yes, I did.
Welcome to the club.
DIY. Thank you. So, Shannon, I know that wallpaper is one of those things that can have a huge impact really quickly on a space. So I remember seeing videos even, or TV shows maybe, it's falling down, it's wet, everything's awful. But there've been lots of changes.
Lots of changes. And yes, wallpaper that you're speaking of is pasted wallpaper. Okay. And we've all tried to remove wallpaper, right? It damages the wall.
Yes.
Insert peel and stick. It's the new wave. I do it in almost every client's home.
Really?
Anyone that wants some kind of accent or pop, pull in the wallpaper. If you watch the show, we did it in almost every room. We took Melissa's artwork and we turned it into wallpaper.
Yes.
So the patterns and the colors and the textures are endless. There's something for everybody's home. And here's the cool thing. If you don't like it, you tear it down.
Got it.
And it doesn't do anything to your home. It doesn't ruin the wall. And even if it's like minor damage,
right?
But we're talking up and down. And that's it.
And I think, right now people are really pinching pennies.
Absolutely.
This is a good way to sort of get in there without making huge mistakes.
Yeah, and not messy. Like, I love paint, and I love the way that paint updates spaces. Yeah. But I can wallpaper an entire room in 2 hours and be gone, and there's nothing to clean up. Okay. Grass cloth is huge. Grass cloth is like my love language.
Okay, tell me why.
So if you feel that, you'll feel a texture.
So natural feeling.
Right.
Got it.
So to me, it really invites people into homes. It's also not perfect. So I love using it for beginners because I'm like, listen, it's okay. You don't have to match it up, whatever. But it's great because you can buy the roll where it's exactly the length of your wall, right?
Got it.
So you're just dropping it down and that's it.
Okay.
But what you want to do with wallpaper, anytime you're peel and stick wallpapering, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your wall is lined up where your straight line running down.
Got it.
Because no wall is straight.
Got it.
Absolutely not going to happen.
Got it.
If I took that and tried to say that's straight up there, I'm going to drop it.
Yeah.
I can guarantee there might be a little curve, and then as you get to the end, it's super turned, right? So you've got to take a laser level, which invest in one, they're great.
Yeah.
Shoot a line, and you're going to watch that straight line.
Okay.
If you don't have one, you can use a level.
And you leave it up.
Leave that line. I will draw it right on that wall, wherever I'm starting. I try to start in the outermost corner of the room where no one's looking, and then I work my way around.
Beautiful.
So let's say this is the corner we're starting. So I would draw a straight line, and I would know it's right there. Now, here's the thing. The backing of the wallpaper is so simple. Touch that and feel it, right?
Okay.
Sticky enough, but it's not like,
crazy.
I can't get it off.
Yeah.
So it's a great sticky texture. But what I would do is I would unroll it, and I would set that up, and I would play with it till it was right on that line that I needed. Now, that's not going anywhere, so that's okay. It's on there. And then you're going to start from the top, and you're going to do what's called a pattern where it's like a back and forth, like swaying back and forth. So I'll let you kind of do this. But then what I do is pull down as I'm doing that.
Got it.
And I'm
Got
just
it.
going like that, and that's it.
Okay.
And then there's a whole roll of, texture wallpaper. We did this a little sloppy, so I'll get a better roll.
No, it looks great.
But if you do get bubbles, you pull it back up and you go back and do it again.
Okay.
And it doesn't do anything. So as a DIYer beginning, you're
Yeah.
not like, oh my gosh, it's in the wrong place. What
Yeah.
do? I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
I just slide that back up,
Start again.
put it there, and I've got another piece.
Ta-da!
I know, it's like magic in here.